Okay, we are back with some more Ray, but this time we're doing this thing. I love these type of videos where artists explain the lyrics behind the songs that they make. And I wish Genius did this more often, but they also had a series where they would take the producers and the producer would show the project file of the song and like break it down and show each little section and stuff. But they stopped doing that. It was called Deconstruct. They stopped doing it unless they started doing it again, but as far as I know, they quit doing it, which makes zero sense to me because I love that shit. I love the behind the scenes production side of things. So this will be really cool too, seeing her explain her own lyrics rather than getting the explanations from, fans on Genius that might not know what they're talking about. But yeah, man, let's check it out.
Oh my god, I've been so gassed with this. Are you mad? Like a couple
Her accent, I love it.
Corporation's been like, let's do a lyric break.
Look it
Oh
back.
my god, I've been so gassed with this. Are you mad? Like a couple people been like, or corporations been like, let's do a lyric breakdown. I'm like, I'm saving it for Genius. I'm saving it for Genius. And we're here.
Wait, the corporation people, her record label, were telling her we got to do a lyric breakdown with who? Would they just like upload their own video? Because I feel like artists, I've never really seen an artist break down their own lyrics with like they're on their own channel. You always see it on Genius. Genius is like home of this stuff. She's based for saving it for Genius.
Corporation's been like, let's do a lyric breakdown. I'm like, I'm saving it for Genius. I'm saving it for Genius. And we're here now, so that's so cool. Substance abuse discussed amongst women is such a like taboo subject to discuss, you know what I mean? Because it's deemed unattractive or messy. And it's something that, I personally have battled with in my own way and have poured into this album and this music, expressing candidly and explicitly because it's medicine for me, I guess. And Mike Sabbath, who EP'd the record, was one of my best friends. I remember
Mike
he was
Sabbath
playing this beat in the car. It was like the one song where the beat come first. And I was like, this shit is hard. And I was just in the car like, we went on a random road trip to Utah, like to some log cabin. I was like, oh, pull up that beat, like it's time to do this one now. And I went to the toilet and I was like, dear God, like help me write something fire on this beat because the way I'm connected to this beat, like just inspire me right now, amen. And then we went on the mic and it all just kind of fell out.
Dude, I'm not even surprised, dude. Mike Sabbath, every time she collabs with him, I guess it's a collab or not, whenever he produces a song for her, dude, it just goes so hard. He knows how to cook, dude, so I can't imagine when she sat in that car and he played that beat. I can't imagine, dude. That shit is probably insane, dude. First time hearing it. Then she cooked. Then she cooked.
Amen. And then we went on the mic and it all just kind of fell out. Sleazing and teasing, I'm sitting on him. All of my diamonds are dripping on him. I met him at the bar, it was 12 or something. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want him.
I forgot that like the singers sing their lyrics a little bit. Cause the rappers, they kind of just like, they just say it, they say it in the flow. But she's actually like doing a little bit of singing. I forgot about that.
12 or something, I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want him. I don't know, when you see movies, yeah, and they'll start the movie from the middle of the story.
Oh, I don't like that.
Cut it and be like, 5 hours earlier or like 2
I don't
weeks
like that.
previous, or like I wanted to do that kind of moment but in a song. Yeah, I just think it's fun to like break the story up. Doesn't always have to be told in order.
It's cooler in a song than I don't like it in film.
A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over. Dumb decision. Ray, what is it, dumb or done? Basically, I recorded it as done decision.
Oh, really?
And then Tia, shout out Tia. When I played her the first demo, she's like, oh, dumb decision, that's sick. I love that lyric. And I was like, oh, it's actually done decision, but I like that more. So let's just do that. I didn't re-record it. I was just like, let's just write it in the lyrics. And I'm sure
let's just say, yeah, that's funny.
Is it dumb? Is it done? It's both.
That's crazy. That's actually such a cool little tidbit of information, dude. The fact that she actually recorded done decision, but fans don't even know, is it done or dumb? And then she didn't re-record it. She just left it done. But she, they changed the lyrics to dumb because it sounds so similar. That's a really cool little piece of knowledge.
Yeah, but people always like, is it dumb? Is it done? But
see, this is why we need more videos like this. We need more videos like this.
How my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't want to feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission in my little black dress and the shit is sitting. You know what I mean? If you're going out on a casual night, you might do a little 2-piece, jeans and a little crop top. But the little black dresses are coming out? Nah, it's you know what I'm saying? You've got a mission in mind. It may just be an item of clothing, but I think it symbolizes so much more than that. Just a heartbroke bitch, high heels, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. You know, I think it was for me like just flashes of their moments. You know, when you're like going hard and you're just in spaces that you know you don't necessarily belong or feel comfortable or are necessarily safe, like, and you have them like out of body moments, like, damn, like I'm just here at the back of this club, like I don't know nobody here, I'm liquored. You just like
Is this depersonalization or derealization? Is that what this is?
back of this club,
Kind of
like
sounds like it,
I don't
right?
know nobody here, I'm liquored. You just like
Liquored.
realize you're like, oh damn, this is heavy. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Now it's back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old ways. I don't know what it is. Well, we all know what it is. When you drink a little bit of alcohol, yeah, why does
Yeah.
everyone who you shouldn't call immediately just burn at the forefront of your mind and you're like, I need to call them, I need to message them. But yeah, it's one of the
I can't relate, guys. I can't relate. That's one of those things that I've like never done in my entire life. Dude, I'm 26. I've had my fair share of times of getting drunk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm as an adult now. Even now, I'll fucking have some drinks every other weekend or something. Not all the time, but sometimes. And like sometimes I go hard still. You know what I mean? And even like back in high school when I would drink, I never had that thing where it's like, oh, I gotta call my ex or I gotta call this person I have a crush on, you know what I mean? Well, there was actually one time, story time. If you don't care, you can skip ahead. A very embarrassing, very, very embarrassing situation, okay? One of my girl best friends that like I had a crush on, what's it called? I was just really shit-faced one night, and we're not going to get into that entire story, but one of my buddies saved me, and he brought me. I kind of got ditched, and my other buddy saved me, and he brought me to his girlfriend's house, and she let me sleep in the basement that night because I had nowhere else to stay. And I was completely shit-faced, and I don't remember anything. But apparently, I texted my girl best friend like just complete nonsense, literally letters, just random letters all jumbled together, and even emojis. It was just me spamming like fucking 3 lines of emojis, and it was the most embarrassing thing. I have an even more embarrassing story than that, to be honest, because we were cool. We were still like super tight back then. After that didn't ruin anything. But like, dude, I spammed emojis, and I never thought I would be that kind of person that gets drunk text someone and spams complete gibberish. And I did that, and I was so disappointed in myself. It was so bad. I was so embarrassed, but like, yeah, we were still cool. Nothing changed or anything like that. But just an embarrassing story of mine. So I guess I can kind of relate a little bit, but I've never called someone drunk, but I have drunk texted.
front of your mind and you're like,
story time over.
I need to call them, I need to message them. But yeah, it's one of them ones in them moments where you've had drinks and then you're like, right, I'm ringing my ex, I'm ringing people for attention and for feelings. Like, we're all victim of it, I think, when, you know, you're going through it and you're
That's
lifted.
true. That's true.
I don't want to feel how I did last night.
Oh
I
my
don't want to
lord.
feel how I did last night. Doctor, doctor, anything please. Have mercy on me, take this pain away.
Oh my
You're asking me my
god.
symptoms, doctor, I don't want to feel.
I love that. I love that. She actually like did more singing on that one compared to the other lines.
Away.
Also, guys, if you guys want more story times, come to the Twitch channel. Come check out the Twitch. That's where I really get in depth about stories and yap if you're into the yapping. Let's keep going.
You're asking me my symptoms, doctor, I don't want to feel. I'm good now, and I'm blessed to say that, you know, I can even tell this story now, but at that time I just wasn't. And that chorus really is just a cry to just desperately plead to not feel reality in the moment that you're in, you know? Toke this joint, how I'm blowing this steam. Back to my ways like 2019, not 24 hours since my ex did it. I got a new man on me, it's about to get sweaty. 2019 was a messy year. Yeah, it was. The wildest part is nobody knew. Like,
same.
Yeah, I was wild in 2019. That's why I said that.
Oh, I wasn't wilding, but
really
shit was rough for
cherry
me.
On the cake. Been some dark days lately, and I'm finding it crippling. How I deal with them crippling dark
Ouch.
days now, I would say, you know, keeping it clean for me personally, and people and friends that keep it real with you. I think it's so important. And going home.
Dude, hanging out, your environment is so big. Like if you're hanging around people doing drugs, you're gonna feel, whether they're pressure you or not, there will be an automatic pressure to do the drugs if you're already into them. You know what I mean? Not if you've never tried it. But even then, it's all about who you surround yourself with, and you're surrounding yourself with people that are doing drugs and shit. It's not good for you. It's literally gonna make you in that becomes your people. You know what I mean? That you hang around good people, hang around people that keep it real. Don't fucking keep around yes men that just, any toxic behavior you do, and you got like a friend that enables that shit, that's not a real friend. Like, dude, there's so many like bad, I don't want to say bad friends out there, but like there's a lot of people that just ignore their bad friends and just keep them around, and then they wonder why their life sucks. You know what I mean?
Personally, and people and friends that keep it real with you. I think it's so important. And going home. When you're away from home for too long, you start acting crazy. Go home. Go talk to your mum.
Yeah, that's so
Hug your dad.
groundedness.
Excuse my state. I'm as high as your hopes that you'll make it to my bed, get me hot and sizzling. If I take a step back to see the glass half full, at least it's the Prada two-piece that I'm tripping in. And I'm already acting like a dick, know what I mean? So you might as well stick it in. Ooh. I feel like that lyric to me just kind of sums up the energy of the entire song.
Wait, honestly,
I feel like
wait, her reaction once he says it.
Know what I mean? So you might as well stick it in. Ooh. I feel like that lyric to me just kind of sums up the energy of the entire song. And you're like, I'm acting like an absolute dickhead, like
A
being
menace.
not myself, talking like I'm not me, like all of this. I was just like, you may as well just christen the night with the way it started. Mission done.
Mission accomplished.
Lipstick smudge like modern art. I don't know where the fuck I am or who's driving the fucking car, speeding down the highway, sipping. I'm mixing pills with the liquor cause fuck these feelings. I left everyone I love on red. Spilling secrets to the stranger.
What's she gonna say about this?
I remember nothing, so there's nothing to regret other than this 4/4 kick drum pounding in my head. I like to do like a detail, a location, a feeling.
Who, what, where, when, and why?
Just to like really set the scene, mixing pills
Smart.
with liquor is always a bad idea. Never do.
Thank you. I'm so glad she said that. I was gonna say, like, dude, like I get it for the song and stuff, and like drinking and driving and pills and stuff. Like I get it for the song, but I'm glad that she can say like nah, you know, like call it out here.
Just to like really set the scene, mixing pills with liquor is always a bad idea. Never do that. I left everyone I love on
also
red.
the driving
It's such
thing.
a sad lyric, and it was such a sad time where.
But the driving thing too.
You know, the people who really love you the most are messaging you like, "You okay? Calling you alright?" And it's just like, you know, you're telling me,
wait. People message you asking if you're okay? What is this? I've never heard of that before. I'm kidding. I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna. Whatever. I'm not gonna get on.
You know, the people who really love
depressed.
you the most are messaging you like, "You okay? Calling you alright?" And it's just like, you know, you're just like, nah, and I'm spilling secrets to some stranger instead. Like, it's just like, that's dark. It shouldn't be that way.
I'm kind of a little bit upset that she didn't. I mean, she said mixing alcohol and pills is a bad idea. Like, true. But I think it's even more dangerous to mix driving and drinking, or even driving with drinking and pills. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a little bit sad she didn't point that part out, because that's not cool, you know? She gave us a song, not a quick money grab, a real. I also really like how she pointed out the who. I guess she didn't point out the who, what, where, when, and why thing, but she pretty much mentioned it by saying like the specifics of each of those aspects. That's a really cool. I didn't even like think about that when it comes to writing lyrics. Her vocals are incredible. Fucking right they are. She reminds me of Amy Winehouse. I'm glad she's got over that phase of her life and makes such awesome music. True. The storytelling, the imagery, and the pacing of the song does really make it feel like a movie. True. She's not just a one-hit wonder. The whole album is amazing. The album, well, the songs I've heard, definitely amazing. I knew the song had an interesting story, so I'm glad RAYE finally had the opportunity to speak up about her traumas. She's truly so talented and inspirational. True. Can't wait for her to perform at the Oscars, winning Tears Live. Did we see that? I don't know if we've seen that. I got a feeling the Oscars are probably like the Grammys. You know what I mean? They're so prestigious. They might. I don't know. We can try. I don't know. I don't even know if it happened or not. Escapism deserves a nomination for Song of the Year at next year's Grammys. Such a well-written piece of work. The way she's passionate about her song, she looks so proud of herself, as she should be. Real. Her voice is so perfect. True. She really does have a nice voice, even when she's just talking. I really like it. She reminds me of Amy Winehouse, the way she talks, her accent, how she describes each lyric, escapism, her wordplay. She doesn't need autotune. Autotune needs her. I get it. She doesn't need autotune, but autotune needs her. The whole point of autotune is to make it sound artificial. And if you take her vocal, it's natural. I get what they're trying to say, but that completely makes no sense. That kind of sounds like an insult. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's saying autotune needs her. I get, like, I guess you're trying to say RAYE is good, but that's not how it's coming across when it's saying autotune. Okay, whatever. Best songs ever, such an experience. Okay. I enjoyed this a lot. Guys, I'm so down to do more of these type of videos, like Genius videos. I think we did a little bit before with Deconstruct, maybe a few of them. But like, if you guys have any like cool Genius videos with like artists that we check out on the channel, I'm so down to check out more. I really like these behind the scenes, getting other kind of like background knowledge. Really freaking cool. I will put the original in the description. You guys can go leave a like, man. Genius is clutch. We use them for the lyrics that we pull up on the video. Really awesome website. Really cool. W RAYE, W video, man.